The path that some people take going into trading the markets is interesting. We're now talking to Lee Sandford, who moved from being a professional footballer to come up to now being an IG client and trading the markets. He joins us now with some more analysis and more details about what went on. I say analysis because that's what we always talk about when trading the markets. But let's go back to your previous life. And you left school, you became a professional footballer, and you started out on that as your first career.
Absolutely. Well, I left school and became an apprentice, and it was on £24 a week.
As an apprentice footballer? As
an apprentice football player. And at Portsmouth, and then had 17 years playing football, 500 games, and I really enjoyed it. I'm proud of my career. It's something that I look back, but I've got a new life now. It's all different.
Well, let's look at the point at which you started trading the markets, because I think you started trading when you were at Stoke. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't call it trading. I think it was called guessing at the time.
Right. How did you come to it? What was it? Did someone introduce you to the idea?
There was a good friend of mine who was doing currency trading at the time, and he had made an absolute fortune trading.
Was he a Was he in the city working for a bank, or was he a sole?
Just a normal retail, normal client, and he'd done very well out of it. His wife had done particularly well out of it, and it sort of started to get me involved in it. And so the more I talked about it, the more I was interested. But I was buying stocks and shares, playing football, and myself and my brother got into it, made some money, lost some money, and then
were you a buy and hold investor? Or?
Yeah, buy and hold for as long as it can get into profit. But yeah, absolutely, that was my thing.
So when did what was the catalyst that brought you into trading full time? And you ramped up during your football career, knowing that retirement was coming, or what?
Well, you never think you're going to retire as a football player, but I did well. I retired at 34. Some are even retiring earlier now. Well, the amount of money is ridiculous. But I had a long time after my career to do something else, and I can't work for anybody. I'm not that type of person really that can have a full-time 9-to-5 job, so I needed to do something else. So I got into trading and got my IG account open and just started trading the market, started learning from people that were doing it already, other coaches, ended up flying to the US, spent a whole week in the Chicago Board of Trade on the grains pit there. That was an experience. Had friends at Merrill Lynch, and so the interest just took off, and I'm one of these people that the first 18 months I lost money, didn't know what I was doing, and I just very determined to be successful at this. And finally, you just try to get consistent and bring in a decent return.
And one of the things now I know you do is you mentor, don't you? You take people through the process through your tradingcollege.co.uk, the college you set up for trading. Why have you dine that? Why aren't you just trading the markets yourself?
Well, 14 years ago, I was trading the markets. I started doing well after a while, and then just friends of mine just literally asked me to teach them, and so it became out of hand. There were so many people, wanting to trade the markets, learning, and so we formalised the business and turned it into Trading College. And I'm not expecting to make the company into a massive, huge company. That's not me really. I like to keep it nice and small so we can teach people the right way. And I still trade today, trade this morning, and I love it.
Good. Okay. Well, it's an interesting path that you've followed. Lee, thanks indeed for joining us there with a look at just one path that an IG client took from a professional life into day trading, as Lee is now.